Rhythm Church is a non-religious workshop that has nothing to do with any particular religion. I'm not based on any facts of religious-based material. This is just coming from my heart, and I'm sharing this with you, and hopefully you're sharing it with the person next to you, and so on and so forth. But this is an experience that I'm bringing from you that should pull from the center of your heart. I'm not teaching you anything.
I want more.
I'm just asking you to share yourself, understand what's going on, and actually build upon that dream. So this has nothing to do with any religious belief that you may have. So open yourself up for the experience and know that it has nothing to do with any kind of structure that you might be following in your life right now. This has to do with your individual soul that's touching all the other individual souls. So that's what Rhythm Church is about. We're going to use this music to tune our intent, to heal and share ourselves with others, and to show love through our music. That's the whole concept behind Rhythm Church. This is our chance to come together at the end of the weekend, after you've spent the whole weekend camping next to people, making music with folks, and making new friends. Has anybody made a new friend? Well, I've been doing this all weekend. I've been having a really good time doing this, so I'm going to do it again. If you don't know the person next to you, turn around right now, introduce yourself to a stranger. Introduce yourself to a stranger, because we don't want them to be strangers anymore. Okay, now the reason why I'm having you introduce yourself to people, it's really, really super important. It's more important than you probably realize. Everybody had a good time this weekend? Well, what that means is you didn't notice anybody that wasn't having a good time. Okay? Now, I just want to say this real quick, and I don't want to make an issue of this, but there were some bad things that happened here and there throughout the weekend. And those bad things, I'm sure some of you know about and some of you don't. But the thing is if you know the people in your community, these bad things begin to get smaller and smaller and smaller. For 14 years, we've done this twice a year, and we've had the most amazing experiences. And those are experiences like this. We've had a gentleman lose his gold ring that was worth thousands of dollars that was put into the lost and found. We've had people leave their cars unlocked with their purse sitting in the front seat. Nothing ever happened to it. I've had a wallet brought to me with $600 in it. And they walked up and said, "Hey, I found this. I'm really not sure what to do. There's a lot of money in here, so you're the person. I want to give it to you." And they gave that to me. $600. Do you realize what that means? So the way you keep your environment safe like that, the reason why I invite you all here, and I push really hard that this is a drum gathering, not a festival, this isn't a party. I push that really, really hard. I'm starting to push it harder. Because the thing is we're secure, we're happy, we're having a really good time, we feel comfortable with our kids running around, we feel comfortable leaving our things out without having to worry about it. Well, that comfortable comes from knowing your neighbor. And I don't mean just like, "Hey, you're having a good time over there, good to meet you." No, I mean know your neighbor. Go over and hug them. Say, "Hey, where are you from? you know, find out a little bit about them. And I'm not talking about running an application on somebody. I'm talking about actually getting to know a person. Because here's the thing. People, this is my personal belief, and I'm going to share it with you. I know in my heart that nobody was born wanting to do something bad. Nobody was born coming out of the womb thinking, man, what a beautiful world, I can't wait to tear it up. No, they come into this world breathing, trying to accept everything that they can accept and trying to live life. Well, unfortunately, we all know this in the room. Life isn't perfect and it's going to beat you up. Okay, well, some people get beat up to the point that they go from the defense mode to the offense mode because that's a survival instinct. If they're stealing or lying or doing all these things that can harm you, it's because they've been harmed way more than you've ever been harmed. That's why you don't understand why they're doing this. So please, get to know your neighbors and don't judge them. You might meet the guy that stole your drum. You might meet the guy that did something horrible or did something that really made you uneasy, and he may have ruined your time. He ruined your time because somebody has ruined his day for his entire life. And that's a very sad thing. And if he's ruining your day, he's trying to figure out, or they're trying to figure out, how to live through life. And they haven't learned something. And what they haven't learned is to accept the love that people have around them, or even to trust the people that are around them. All the core people, all you people that have been here coming for years and years, I've heard the same thing over and over. I come because it's like family. I come because I feel safe. I come because my kids can run around and feel safe. And that's all the product, not of me. You guys can pat me on the back all week and say, oh, Clinton, you're doing such a great job. I'm not doing a great job. I'm inviting you here. I'm organizing the event. But you all are organizing the life force of what this event is doing. If a bunch of crappy people showed up and decided to take advantage of each other, this wouldn't happen. So it's your power. So I'm asking you. I've had a lot of people come and say, hey, what can I do to help? What you can do to help is turn the mirror around on yourself. Look into yourself and say, hey, if that person's doing something wrong or doing this uncomfortable or something seems wrong, no matter what it is, whatever the uncomfortable pain that's coming into your life, when you're at Paralounge, when you pull off the hardtop, hit that dirt road, that's where you leave it. Because when you come into here, you're going to be a different person. I am a different person. You guys, talk to me like I'm a superstar, and I'm humble from that. I'm just a country guy that wakes up in the woods and goes outside and stares at my tomato plants. That doesn't make me special. It's a little bit crazy. So there's nothing special about me. You really have to turn this back around and realize that all of you are very special people. And you've come together because there's something magnetizing you to an event that makes you feel safe. So in order for all of us to feel safe, this is all I have to say. It's up to you. I can invite you here, you can give me kudos. But it's really up to you to make the Paralounge happen. It's up to you to say, hey, that's an uncomfortable situation, and if it blows up beyond my control, the main point is every action you do, every action, the smallest action, is like a ripple in the universe, no matter what it is. A ripple in the universe, and the smallest action is going to send out vibrations way past the Paralounge. Because if somebody, you can say this, somebody comes to Paralounge and they say it changed my life and something feels more beautiful, something's opened up inside me, well guess what? When they left, when they hit the hard top, all the luggage that they left on the way in, it's not waiting for them anymore. And when they go out there and they pull past that point of no return, they go back home to your cell phones and your computers and your neighbors and the Walmart and all that kind of stuff, you're going to remember this feeling and you start to share it. And that makes a huge wave. So do some beautiful things and take care of the people that don't know how to do beautiful things. Take care of them because they haven't been taken care of yet. I'm not telling you to let somebody take advantage of you. But the difference between right and wrong, in my opinion, is perspective. And you have to change people's perspective to let them know that you don't have to do this to make life happen. You can do this. You can open up your arms You can hug everybody around you. And the next time you feel uncomfortable with something and you think that you have an inner demon or an inner child or anything that's inside you that you feel uncomfortable with, because we all have that, if you're worried about that surfacing and actually making an impact around you that you know is going to be negative, that's why we're family. That's why you come and get family and say, hey, I'm fixing to experience something that's going to not only hurt me, but it's going to hurt my family, and I need you to stop that. And I guarantee you, your family that loves you will be the ones that step forward and say, whoa, leave the pain there, let's find out where the source is, and let's get rid of it. And that's all I have to say about that. That's what Paralounge is about. We're losing a little bit of numbers. I'm telling you this straight up. We're losing numbers because I'm running off the parties. This isn't a party. This is a celebration. If you're worried about carrying an open container out here and you're worried about having a beer in front of my children, these are all my children, then don't come. So we're losing a little bit of numbers, but what that means is we're gaining the unique balance that we need to make a community that can heal people. Because out there in the outside world, it's out of balance right now. Not a lot of people are getting healed. Not a lot of people are feeling that love, but for some reason, this clan right here has figured something out, so we want to share that. And we might run off a few. We're not even running them off. We're just making them so uncomfortable that they don't want to be here. You know, if you can't sit out here and stagger around and make this a huge party, then you're going to get uncomfortable because the guy next to you that loves the atmosphere is going to say, hey, brother, why don't you put that beer away or put it in a cup, or maybe you're a little too messed up, you're not really getting the point. You know, maybe we should come over here and talk about what you're experiencing here. Get it? Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. Now, one of those things that people need is to ask for stuff. And one of the things I've learned in my lifetime is the people that give you the loudest message are usually the ones that need it the most. And I'm admitting it right now, I'm the one that needs it the most. I don't ask for help. I'm not that guy. My leg can be cut off and bleeding to death, and I'm like, I'm getting it off. Give me some duct tape. Yeah. So that's a lesson I'm trying to learn. And through that learning experience, I'm having you teach me. So please, this is why the chairs are here. If you have something in your life or something in your soul or something that's causing some type of discomfort, whether it's physical, mental, or both, I'm asking you to come into the center. I have chairs for those of you that can't get down and sit. So if you need a chair, take a chair, or otherwise we're going to push you up into the circle really tight. So I'm asking you now, anybody who would like to come out here and experience what it's like to have beautiful people send you beautiful vibes, then come on down here. And if you're physically capable of sitting on the floor, I'd let some older folks that need to sit in those chairs. And go ahead and tighten up nice and tight. Now, the entire weekend we've had the fire in the middle of the drum circle. Anybody enjoy the fire in drum circle? Yeah. Where's Rich? Rich in the room? Say thank you to Rich Bernard. He's the fire tender. He's been doing an awesome job. And he truly puts his heart into that fire. That's a gift to me and a gift to all of you. So give him a hug when you get a chance. But that fire means a lot, right? When you're out there, that's the center of the universe for you. When you got your dancers dancing around, you got your drums. Well, that's a lot of energy being focused into one spot. And I can tell you, if you went out there and said, okay, I'm going to remove the fire, and you guys just drum, it don't work. You gotta have a fire, right? So that's a powerful vortex of energy, and that's what we're creating here. This is our fire for this moment. Now, what I've done in the center, everybody gives a gift for a reason. If you start to realize that the universe unfolds around you like dominoes, and you start realizing that things happen to you for a purpose, and you start to embrace this strange spiritual stuff. You start to believe that everybody you meet does something important for you, and every gift is important. Well, I was gifted, I want to make sure I say this right, what was it called? The plant that you gave me? Milkweed. Okay, it's a milkweed plant. Okay, I put it in the center. Thank you for the gift. This means a lot to me. And what this is symbolizing right now, this plant, this is a milkweed plant. She gave it to me. She says, I want you to have this to put in your garden because it brings monarch butterflies. Well, when I picked up the plant, there's a beautiful caterpillar, monarch butterfly, forming on this plant. Now, if that's not a spiritual symbol, I don't know what is. So we have our butterfly in the middle. And I want you to know that while we're dancing and singing and we're concentrating on these people and giving them our energy, that we also need our ancestors. We also need those people that can't be here. There's somebody in your life that you said, man, I wish they could experience this because it would change their whole perspective. Well, that's what that plant's going to do for us. I'm asking you, if you have somebody that's not here, no matter if they're gone from this world or not, put them right there in that plant. Let their spirit be here with us and use that plant as that focal point in the middle of this fire. It's not going to burn that plant because that plant is life. And what that plant is doing is bringing a caterpillar into our world that's going to change. And all of you are going to help these caterpillars change. Are you ready? Are you ready? I've talked enough. This is serious. Clear your minds and think of happy thoughts. Let's get that heartbeat started. Let's feel our hearts in these instruments. We can do this. It's a universal law of entrainment. There you go. Now remember, this is important. Think about the first time when your baby was born. Think about the first time you drove a car. Think about all the things in your life that has brought a smile to your face of pure ecstasy and innocence. Now let that heartbeat dance. There you go. For a lot of you, you realize it's that child energy that's the strongest. It's that innocence of mind. It's those dreams that haven't been squashed, those dreams of grief when you're a child, right? So we're going to get these people back into that child spirit. We're going to return them back to those dreams. Now, the instrument that comes to mind for that would be the didgeridoo. So let's get the didgeridoos out here and save these people in the vibration of the universe. Rotate, and we're going to pull these vibrations from the earth through your body and out the top of your head. Remember those dreams. Remember when you could swim underwater. Remember those moments when you woke up and you still had that fleeting feeling that you were free and you were flying in the sky. That's where we want to be. Out there playing, remember to smile. We want to feel good. That's the one thing that can't be taken from you. You're only subduing it yourself, so let's unlock that child. It's important. You have to hold on to those childhood dreams. If you're learning not to, you're learning the wrong thing. Learn to hold on to those dreams. So, didgeridoo out here. We send the vibrations from the earth and pull it up through the feet, through the ankles, and through those sore knees, into the hips, up through the gut, through the cardiovascular, through the heart, up through the throat, right up to the top of the head. So now, we're all awake, but we're dreaming, right? This is the manifestation of love. So, let's bring the shakers out here. We're going to use the shakers to disperse any negativity that might be holding on. Bring those shakers out here and let these people know that we're not going to stand for that. For family, we will protect. And we're going to use this shaker to scatter those energies. Nothing but love here. There you go. Remember to rotate. You gotta stir it up. The best way to make a good soup is to stir up the ingredients. Share yourself with every person. Whatever you do, remember to smile. As a matter of fact, we're going to laugh at anything bad here because it don't stand a chance. Make sure you rotate. Make sure you rotate. We got to stir up this energy. Get a little jig in your step. Get a little step going. Get that shaker out there. Smile. There you go. Keep it moving. Every ingredient needs to be stirred. Keep it moving. rotate back. Rotate back. Is out here, got them in that childlike state of mind where they're just dreaming about everything that can't be stopped. Unlimited dreams. Bring the shaker out here. Shook it around. Shamans did that a long time ago. They believed that when you shake that shaker, it dispersed all negativity. So they got the sick person, they shook that shaker over the top of them, and they dispersed all the negativity in order so they could heal them. That's what we've done. We've woken up these children. And then we shook all the negativity out of the area. Now we're protecting them. They're your family, and they know it. If you don't know who your family is, it leaves you pretty lonely and lost. So you gotta identify with your family. And when you identify with your family, and you feel protected, and you feel that safe zone, that beautiful love that's given, what do you want to do? You want to dance. So dancers, let's celebrate this safe space we've created. Let's come in here and show that wild energy that it takes to know that we're safe. Drummers, you know what it takes to make those dancers move. Let's get excited. Let's celebrate the human spirit. That's what we're here to do. There you go. Let's move it. That's it.
Show them how to use it. That's look cute.
moment. Get out here. Bring those signs out here.
Oh, it's at a ring stick right now.
rotating the room, but the light goes down.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I like it. But you're a good man. You're a good man. I understand.
Okay, John, let's rotate. Rotate back to our seats. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate back. Okay, rotate back. Silence is important. Any really good drummer and musician will tell you that silent note is just as important as all the others. Now, I would like to ask my fire, all of you beautiful people in the middle, take a nice deep breath. Let's go ahead and stand up nice and slow. Don't let yourself get dizzy. Go ahead and stand up nice and slow. Let's go ahead and stand up that high. Let's build that fire. Go ahead and put your hands up and stretch. Stretch it way up toward the sky. Let's digest that energy we were just pushing. Now everybody on the outside circle, point your hands towards the inside circle. And let's give them something we haven't given them yet. Something we were born with. Let's give them our voice. If you can, come a little closer. Pull that energy into the circle. Come in here. Lift that voice up. Let's act like we're pulling the voices of everybody we've ever known. Every beautiful spirit we've ever come into contact with. Let's sing for them. If you believe in angels, then let them hear you. Whatever you believe in, whatever higher source of energy that you think about all the time that makes you wonder who you are, let's sing to that. We're here. We're alive. And we love you. All of us. We're going to learn to love people we don't know. Let's bring it all the way up. Oh, exhale everything you got into these people. There you go. Let's bring it down. There you go. There it is. Bring it down. and let it slowly drift down. Now I want to hear you tell these people you love them. Tell them. Let's take a nice deep breath and go ahead and take our seats. Thank you to everybody that inspired me in the middle of this circle today.